Go to the Amazon store in Council Bluffs.
You pay to dumpster dive.
I've expressed before that I have an immense urge to dumpster dive, but what's holding me back is that it's illegal. Once I saw this comment that I might be able to live out my fantasy of dumpster diving legally, my eyes started to twinkle.
And I started to shake uncontrollably.
Since we're going to be digging through a bunch of bins, I thought it was a good idea that we get gloves.
Really want to just be able to get deep and not be worried about, oh, there's gonna be a little bit slime oozing out of a bottle or a pokey, prickly things.
This place just has a bunch of products that I guess weren't ever sold. Returns. Overstock products. We went on a Friday. Friday is the cheapest day to go to this store. Everything in the bins is 50 cents. Basically what happens is that they get new bins full of stuff on Saturday. If you go on Saturday, everything costs like $10, and then throughout the week it goes cheaper.
So basically we're going on the shittiest day, or you can think of it as the best day, because there might be a 50-cent thing that everyone overlooks. Jiminy Gem alert.
Yeah, within like a minute of looking through the bins, I found a Bob the Builder DVD. There was a sign that said like, don't pick my flowers.
On Amazon, you know they're selling that for like $15.99.
I actually didn't know what it was, but Lucas you did know.
Oh, it just looks like a thing to float in your hot tub of your pool. Have all your drinks in the cup holders. Maybe even a little bowl of chips. What would go here? Kleenexes?
Condoms?
Anything. Oh, a hot dog? This is just a good pool day essential. And this also, I think on Amazon, $28 at minimum, right? You didn't try to blow this up at the store, so it could potentially have a hole in it?
I hope not. We could have easily set up a pool party after going here because we found this, then we found a pineapple pool floaty that you lay on. Oh. We didn't get it. And we also found a bunch of pearl necklaces, so we could have threw like a little mermaid party or something.
Yeah, literally invited everyone.
Should I clean this off before blowing it up or?
Yeah, because I'm assuming this is used, like you can kind of tell. But I mean, unless you trust the people who had it before, they brushed their teeth.
Now there's a 0% chance of getting some random disease. Sexual disease.
I just like squeeze it. Do you hear any air coming out?
No, it's fully functional.
Oh no. That didn't take as much effort as I thought.
Usually it's difficult to blow stuff, but this is just easy.
It has a weight limit of 300 pounds.
I don't get it. And it has a handle. It feels like I'm doing an as seen on TV ad. Me and Lucas's mom absolutely loves going in the hot tub. So I thought I'd give this to our mom and maybe she'll use it. It's the next day and we're using it again for some ices, the Bluetooth speaker. You would think going to one of these bin stores would not provide motivation in your life. That's wrong because I found a sign that says, believe in yourself even when no one else will.
Aww. These bins just have a whole array of things, from broken lamps that you could say are useless, but you know, you could DIY your own lampshade. They have little decor items. They even just have boxes that are empty. Pride straws that are out of the package, so probably nobody will ever use them to drink anything, but maybe someone will use them for an art project.
Throughout the store, we saw a few of like parts of a Christmas tree. We were just like, who's gonna use that because it doesn't make a full Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But then this girl came up to us and said, oh my gosh, I need those. My eyes are watering.
Sorry.
Yeah. She was like, oh, I'm actually gonna use these because I'm making a Christmas tree on my wall this year.
That is creative. I don't know if she saw that on Pinterest or something, or she just, her own little beautiful mind came up with that. Like, now my eyes watering.
Okay.
As we went through the store, though, I did realize that the best reason to go to one of these bin stores on the 50-cent day would be for DIYs. You could utilize all this stuff. Even this little suction thing. None of us know what it is, but that could be used for a DIY. Suction penis pump, homemade. Sure, you can make it work, right?
I bet so. It's just so weird that this Merry Christmas sign used to be $4 and now it just is all grease splattered.
Like someone ate lasagna in the back.
Someone used that as a plate to eat the lasagna.
I know, they put it in the microwave and everything.
These stores just actually make me think that so much of consumerism is so dumb, even though I do partake in a lot of it. It just feels like so much of the stuff we get is just so useless and it will end up in the trash in a few years. When I made that makeup line in 2018 when everyone was making a makeup line, because I answered the email that said, you can become a billionaire, make a makeup line. I made one. People bought it, but maybe it just ended up at one of these stores, and now I feel bad that I contributed to that.
I actually just brought back a flashback to a teacher in high school, I'm not gonna name their name, tried to diss me one time because I said, yeah, saw the Fred movie in line for the grocery store, it was on discount. And I was like, bitch, like, okay? But like, what I'm saying is like, I was embarrassed of that, because remember, they tried to make me feel all bad, but like, imagine if they would have said, I went to a little dumpster diving bin store, and at the very bottom of the bin was your little shitty movie for 50 cents, you know?
You could have then come back to him. Have you ever had a movie on the discount shelf at the grocery store?
Oh, I should have.
Okay, answer? No. So sit down.
I should have said, I could have said, so it's so embarrassing that it was on discount, right? And he would say, yeah, and I'd say, but you've never even had a movie.
Oh, wait.
So that's even more embarrassing.
Whoa. It looks like how your clothes were on discount.
Oh, I could have had so many snapbacks.
Lucas just kept hitting the whistle tone at this store. People kind of looked like they were annoyed, but you just kept hitting that whistle tone.
I thought they were enjoying it.
Even though it's very talented that you can do that. You know, after like the fourth time, it just gets kind of annoying. There's even food at this garbage bin store. There was some off-brand Cheetos that got overdue in February of this year, so they've been expired for months.
No, I wasn't expecting to see food in the bins.
And then we also saw a Luna bar.
Remember, I thought I wasn't allowed to eat them, I'm not kidding. Because I think their marketing used to be bars for women. But I remember I wanted to try them, but I thought, oh, it probably has these chemicals, like,
it would
specifically
make you grow
for
a
women.
vagina.
I thought it would be like going on hormones, which I don't want to do that. So I thought it would disrupt everything, but it probably isn't that deep, or is it? I don't know.
Well, one time I took a multivitamin for women, and my genitals did start to turn into a vagina for one day. There was also a bottle of citrus mint green tea. Wow. We found a pregnancy test, and it wasn't expired.
We actually found 2.
Yeah, later on we found another one.
Yeah, what is this one? This one seems more like DIY. Not DIY, but it seems just here for some reason.
DH Health. Oh, Dollar General Health, I think that might be.
Okay. Yeah, this one expires in 2026, so 3 whole years to like maybe get someone pregnant and utilize it.
We were thinking, we have a younger brother that is straight, so I'll just throw these in his room later. And
yeah, he's 20, but this is just a little subtle way to throw something in his room and just remind him we don't know what's going on, we don't want to know what's going on. But if you ever need it, here it is. No questions asked. You know?
Yeah.
What are those? What are those?
Pregnancy test.
The girl at the checkout actually was like, oh, you're planning on having a baby?
Oh, yeah, I actually felt awkward when she said that. And then I said, we got it as a joke, which sounds like the most lie thing ever. We got it as a joke, but then Lucas actually got my back. What did you say?
I said we're getting it for our brother. And she said, I love it when families can joke about stuff like that. And it's like, we aren't joking.
Well, serious. Air filters. I think. I'm not 100% sure if these are filters, but I think they are.
The United States of America flag.
Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is against flag etiquette. I don't think a flag's supposed to be on, essentially, the ground, crumpled up in a bin with things above it.
Yeah, I was in the Boy Scouts for a few years, and they always said, do not let the flag touch the ground. But also, one time at camp at Boy Scouts, we burned an American flag. Was I part of an organization that was like, I'm just confused what was going on.
There's only a few proper ways to dispose of a flag,
Yeah.
and one of them is burning it.
Yeah, I actually knew that, but I wanted to make it sound creepier. Like, feel old yet? Remember the Barbie movie?
That was so long ago.
I know.
I feel like I was so different back then.
It's weird that we used to be in the present moment. Barbie time, but now it's nostalgia.
There was also a Barbie cowboy hat. Everyone bought this when the Barbie movie came out, and then everyone was like, a week after the movie came out, I don't want it, and then threw it in the trash.
Oh, wait. That's funny. Someone bought a Barbie flag and then threw it away immediately after.
And this hat.
That is funny. I thought it would take like a few years to get into these bins, not just a few months. Because we saw merch from SZA's first album, which that made sense to me. It was like, that was from what, like 2014?
That is weird though, that someone actually got a Barbie flag or whatever, and either returned it or already...
I guess it makes sense. Like,
It
they just
does.
returned it, but sometimes I thought I'd have to go through this whole process.
Yeah, I thought it would take like years.
Here's like a weed whacker? I don't really know.
An attachment to some type of lawn grooming equipment device.
Yeah. This is just the never-ending cord, which I actually thought about getting because you always need cords, right?
Yeah.
Even if you don't know what they're for, like, I feel like it's always good to just have a bunch of cords in a closet. Because then if you do need cords, you look in that cord closet.
Some fake money.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
But when you actually think about it, our money is fake. The only reason why it means something is because we give it meaning.
That's actually true. It makes you think just like...
There was a colonic device. I've never gotten colonics, which I probably don't need to say that. I'm only 22 years old, so I don't know how many 22-year-olds have got colonics, but maybe there's like a, I don't know. Is it actually helpful, or is it just a way for people to look skinny for a day?
And I don't even know if it would make you look skinny, right? Like, is it really gonna flatten your stomach so much? But I remember when I first heard about them, somebody said, yeah, you don't really realize this, but in your intestines there's like fecal matter that's been sitting there for months and it will finally wash it out.
It just is so disgusting that someone's gonna buy this and do a DIY colonic at home and get it. Because they hold what you hold. Yeah, you have fecal matter all in your colon, and then they just do it at their house, I guess. Masks. People still wear masks. There's situations where you might need to wear a mask and stuff, but it's just kind of crazy that a bunch of companies made these masks, and some people even made masks that had like little decorations on them, and now they're out just in the trash.
And if you followed my Instagram lives in 2020, you know I was the beginner of the anti-masker movement, and this is what I talked about. That's what I've been saying. A lot of you guys didn't agree with me. A lot of you guys would follow me because of these views, and now it's all coming full circle.
This is literally the store of Bunded Over.
I know, everyone is bent over in this store.
It's just the word that there's literally a store out there where everyone's bent over.
And unless you have freakishly long arms, you have to be ass up. When we walked in, I was surprised. I thought, are we at like a strip club? Because you see all these people ass up around these bins.
Yeah.
And then they're kind of like, it looks like they're twerking because they're digging, you know?
Yeah.
But then it turns out that's just how you have to be.
You either love these stores or you hate them. Looking at the reviews, some people are like, oh my gosh, I love spending hours looking for stuff. And then some people are like, this is literally the shittiest store ever. And I can understand both sides because I found one high heel sandal. One of our older sisters used to have a pair of these, and I always thought it was so cool having high heel sandals. So I tried to find the other pair and I couldn't find it. So just stuff like that just is so annoying because it's like, oh, now that one sandal's probably never gonna be used because if I can't find it, like maybe it's never gonna be found.
You'd have actually had to look through every single bin. I'm sure it was in there somewhere.
Probably, yeah.
But like that's, you know, it's a lot of work. But then again, it's only 50 cents. So there's all these pros and cons, you know?
So many
wigs.
Maybe it's because Halloween happened like 2 months ago, but I didn't get any because I know I could just put it in the washer, but I just didn't want to get lice. But now that I think about it, I don't know if lice can survive without being intact with like a living organism.
Yeah, but you could have gotten 10 wigs for the price of one. Even more, way more, 20 wigs, right? I feel like a wig is usually like $15. Comb them in your house, do a little spritz of perfume, and it'd be like brand new.
Are you okay?
There wasn't that much clothing in this store, I realized. But I did find a pair of Bobby Brooks leggings. And I was curious, like I'm gonna Google this when I get home and find out how much Bobby Brooks leggings are. I couldn't find a Bobby Brooks website, but I found some on eBay and on Amazon, and people are just selling them for $10.
Like, maybe the reason why they're in the bin is because someone sharded it in them, but, like, didn't it appear that way?
No, yeah, they didn't smell like shit.
I was so thankful we got these gloves because I touched poop, I guess? But it actually didn't smell like that, but I don't know what that was. It was just a weird pus liquid.
There was a whole entire bin of just pill bottles.
Unmarked.
And I was shaking them, there was pills in them. Then I opened it, but it had a sale, so I couldn't go any further.
I'm so confused. Like, obviously it isn't like painkillers because people will be, those are expensive, you know? But also ibuprofen's even more expensive than 50 cents. Like, what is this?
I got one of the pill bottles. Da, 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 da.
Anyone know what that is?
Lida on it. Wait, what's coming up is, weight loss capsules.
Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does make sense to me. I'm not 100% sure if this is Lida capsules, but on this Australian government website that I'm stumbling upon, these could pose a serious risk to your health and should not be taken.
So you're gonna take them?
I really want to, but I'm not gonna. I'm joking, I don't have no desire. There is also a part of the store where it just is like a regular store that has discounted products, but it's way more organized. Honestly, that part of the store wasn't really interesting because it just is like a normal store.
This is kind of fun. This is definitely worth 50 cents. Wait, so what is it this way?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's so funny holding this up because the first thought that came to my mind is that this is somehow like a hate flag and I'm holding it up, but...
Oh dang, is it? Let's see the other side. I love these, it's kind of like magic.
This just reminds me of being a kid.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Just a different shade.
I don't really know what this would ever have been for.
I'm just picturing in some nun house, nunnery, I don't know what the specific name is, one of them had this on as like a decoration in their room and then they decided, I don't want it, so they returned it back to Amazon.
Yeah, 100% a nun bought this.
These Butterbee pom-poms.
Oh, I hope this is a good one. All the cheerleaders so far have been so bad. Cheerleader number 41, we're ready!
Thank you. Thanks for the good luck.
Oh, are they wishing you good luck in the hallway? You know they're competing against you. They want you to fail.
No? My best friend just told me good luck. So just do the routine for if they win the basketball game?
Well, you shouldn't be asking a question. You should have just known. But yeah, that's what we wanted.
3, 2, 1. Go, goats! 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 Go!
Alright, don't expect a call.
You aren't even gonna think about it?
The second you walked in, I knew. I just had to do the routine just as a little entertainment. But I knew you weren't gonna make the team. This is the most elite squad in the country, you know that, right? Girls fly from different countries just to live here to be on this squad. And you think it's come here and win?
Contestant 102, come in the room. Go, goats!
Sorry, I'm supposed to be holding that, I know, but I keep falling. Okay.
Your name's Jennifer, right? Jennifer H?
Yes.
You may have heard that your parents have helped a lot with the fundraising for the squad.
They're very big donors to the school overall.
Could you put in a few more hours of work? Like, do you have time for that? Like, a few more hours of practice a week?
Probably not, but my parents did want me to tell you that if I don't make the squad, they will be pulling funding. So therefore the school will go bankrupt. And my dad also is part of a hitman group. But I did want me to mention that, but obviously you don't have to pick me just because of that. Like, I don't want any sort of favoritism.
No, Jennifer H, I think you do have a lot of potential. I just think that maybe come to chill practice 30 minutes before and we could do some one-on-one sessions. But yeah, you don't even need to get a callback. You're accepted.
Perfect. They picked me, everyone. Thanks.
This was one of 2 Macklemore posters that we found.
I wonder what era this is from. Like thrift shop or what was that other one with Kesha? The good old days. Like what era of Macklemore?
I kind of just thought I wanted to try to sign it as Macklemore.
And then sell it?
Yeah. I did learn cursive, but like I kind of forgot about it. Here's your autograph, sweetie. Thanks for listening to Thrift Shop.
Thank you so much.
I'm actually not gonna sell it.
Yeah, honestly, I think you kind of flopped with the signature.
I thought that's how like cool people sign stuff. Like you don't even, because you're so cool.
Yeah, maybe.
You can shut the camera off now. 2 open trunk signs. I thought, you know what? Since we're at this bin store, might as well try to help society. I'm gonna look around for some open trenches and put this by them. To make it the community I live in a safer place.
And that's how people know don't walk into the trench.
There's a trench over there and I don't want people to get stuck in it. That would be really sad.
I'm gonna run over this fence and jump everywhere. Oh, danger, open trench? Never mind to all of that. Let's find a safer spot.
Oh, I didn't even realize there's a big trench back here. Hopefully this at least saves one person.
What is this?
Oh, you found it in the bin.
I just went pee! Okay, anyway, these are ketone strips, and I think you pee on them and you find out if you're in ketosis. Everyone knows the new trend is going keto. I don't know if this is true, but maybe there's certain people who are already in ketosis. They don't even have to work on it. And I just have a feeling I might be one of those people.
I did have oatmeal for lunch and breakfast, but...
Do you have to go pee?
Yeah, I actually do kind of go pee. So this pee all over this?
Yeah, I think just mainly in that little square, I'm guessing. Oh, you're the stream.
Okay. Oh, it's very light.
Oh, you're not in ketosis at all, sis. That's bad.
Should I be embarrassed?
Yeah, since it's like a trend.
Oh, okay.
Love a good piss.
I then tried it the next morning because I thought something would change.
I'm still not in ketosis.